I didn't watch the State of Play live. I was out with the family. We went to dinner and had a great time. Same old, same old. I always try to do things with them. And on social media, I was watching the State of Play or watching the highlights or whatever people were saying about it. And I will say this: am I the only one that's really interested in only Astro Boy? That's the only game that I was, interested in. There's 14 games that was shown. Monster Hunter was shown. Ragnarok's going to be on PC. Not surprised. Um, Silent Hill 2 remake that was shown as well. Those are the ones that stood out to me. But Astro Boy, that's the game that I'm actually interested in, for the fact that my son and I played the first one, and him at 5 years old was able to learn the history of PlayStation. From the PlayStation 1, the PSP, all the other things in between, up to the PS5. And he actually loves that game. He loves the motion of the game and how the game is played, the utility of the game. And that makes me really interested in it. I want to, experience that again. I wonder what they're going to do with this one going forward. But all the other games were cool too. I'm not, taking nothing away from the other games, because uh there's some games that we really need some games out here. I mean, I'm not saying that there's no games. You go into double and triple A or double and single A games, indie games. There's tons of games, but you got to have some confidence in what these big companies are doing. And first party wise, it seemed like, they're trying, and far as bigger games, seem like they're doing okay. Until Dawn remaster, that's supposed to be coming out. I have that game on PS4. Not really worried about that. Ragnarok in general, I know people probably going to love that on PC. A lot of people on PlayStation 4 and 5 tend to like it. I'm one of the older school guys. I like the PS3 God of War. I tried to play God of War 2018. Not saying it was a bad game, but it never connected with me. So I just never decided to get Ragnarok either. I didn't get that one as well. Let me see what the other game. Path to Exile 2, Alien Rogue Incursion. Yeah, okay. Ballad of Antro, don't know what that is. Infinity of Nikki. Yeah, I don't know about that either. Dynasty War Origins, Concord. Look, listen. I'm not saying that the State of Play was weak, because it's something for everybody. I've gotten to the point now that I'm not necessarily looking for a game to have an attachment to. If something just comes my way and actually, garners my attention, that's cool. But I'm really at a point now where uh, I just want something simple, and I think Astro Boy is that game. I haven't even showed my son yet. He doesn't even know that the game is coming out in a few months, but he's gonna have a blast with that. I mean, he was just playing Astro Boy the other day, and he was telling me how much he really likes Astro Boy. And I think one thing in general that games or consoles or just platforms in general missing is like that mascot. Nintendo has Mario. You know how that goes. And Xbox, they just abandoned theirs, and their mascot is what, Master Chief. I mean, what they're doing with that. And Sony kind of got away from the whole mascot thing, but I think Astro Boy is that game that actually can get people wanting a PlayStation 5, because that's the only game that made me feel you know awesome, and actually happy to have a PlayStation 5. I mean, it because I'm a nostalgia guy anyway, so I like the history behind it, and I thought the games were like really cool. So out of all these other games, not saying that these games are bad, but all the games, that game right there is the only one that actually has my attention, and I'm really looking forward to it, and it's going to be really cool to see that game, and watching me and my son take turns playing that game and actually having a good time. If I actually had to pick another game that was from this, is probably the Silent Hill 2 remake. Maybe the new Monster Hunter, maybe. But the thing about it is, like right here, I have Silent Hill 2 right here. So it's like I I don't I'm not really big on remakes. I'm just not. I'm be honest with you. I think the only remake that I really felt that was done in a really good way was what was the Resident Evil that came out on GameCube. I thought that was done really well. even the Resident Evils that's up today, like Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 4, I thought they were pretty good, but outside of Resident Evil, I don't see like another company, that really captures a remake for me. Remasters are a different thing, but remakes, I don't know. So I do want to go back and play this again, the Silent Hill 2. I don't know how I feel about the remake, but nevertheless, my thoughts are it was okay. Based on the games that they showed, I thought it was okay. I didn't watch it, but the games that was shown is okay. But I am looking forward to Astro Boy, and if I had to pick another game, it'll probably be the Monster Hunter or the Silent Hill 2 remake. I'm not interested in Ragnarok. I never was. Never, I like the old 1, 2, 3 and Ascension and the God of War Origin Collection. Those are pretty dope. But I can go on a tangent. I done said enough. I'm not gonna keep you guys much longer. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And I'm gonna get up out of here. I'll see you guys on the next one. I have more gameplay footage on the channel. I know a lot of y'all like that as well. And I'm gonna be going live this weekend once again. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.